Hey everybody, how you doing, Andrea?
Hey, Andrew. Hey, everybody. I'm good. How are you?
So today we are here for Generative AI in Adobe Express with Andrea Batts-Latson.
That's me.
And did you want to give a summary of what we're going to be going over today?
Sure. We're going to go over some of the AI features that are inside of Adobe Express. So features like text to image, text effects, generative fill, and text to template. Because there's just some cool stuff
Excellent.
inside. Yeah.
Cool. I'm just inviting some friends to join
Mhm.
us. So come back. There I am.
There he is.
I'm back.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey everybody. So yeah, generative AI. So a lot of fun
Yeah.
stuff going on. So
Yeah. And for those of you who don't know, now inside of Express is using version 3, which should give us better images, better resolution, and things like that. So, yeah, it's
yeah, cool.
exciting. So exciting.
So yeah,
And
so let us know where it is. There it is. Welcome everybody. Let us know where you're watching from. I see that. Where is he? Edward is here. Hello, all. He
hi,
said.
Edward.
I know John was here before. Said I heard Andrea was making an appearance. I'm so excited.
Woohoo!
So yeah, let us know where you're watching from. And yeah, Edward says he's in Orlando, Florida.
Hey, we got family there. Talking about.
So maybe Edward might be going to Max in Miami, or Adobe Max in Miami. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I will. Let's go over. So shall we jump in and share your screen? And
Yeah.
there
Let's
we
get
go.
started. All right. Let me go ahead and make mine full screen. All right, so this is Adobe Express. You get here by going to express.adobe.com or new.express.adobe.com. Either way, it's going to bring you back to here. And this is the home screen. And the cool thing is that everything that we're going to go over is right here inside of the home screen. So if
Right.
you're on this page, you just scroll down a little bit and you'll see Accelerate Creativity with Generative AI, and you'll see the 4 options. Okay, so we don't have to leave the screen. So cool.
Nice.
Right. I'm going to start off with text effects because out of all of these, like I love them all, but this is the one I use the least. I use it a lot when I'm teaching, um, but I don't always get the results that I like with full words. I get it more so with like individual letters, but I'll show you. So let's go ahead and click on text effect. And then as you'll notice, it'll come in here and it'll come in with the font that you've already used before. They give you an automatic prompt that's already here. So this one's kind of cool. It says solid green rendered drip gooey slime. You can still make changes to it. Of course, it would give me that one because that is just gross to me. But you can make whatever changes to it you want, and
Quick,
it's
quick, change the name, change the style.
yeah, just ugh. But I'm being a big girl just for a second. But so this is the prompt right here. That and you can type, you can modify it, you can also customize the text here. We'll go through all of these. But first, let's get rid of that. But well, actually, what I also want to show you is if you want to change what this says, let's say you don't want to say slime, let's say you want to say something like Drew. Don't know where that came from. It just came from my mind, Drew. Not that
I'm here.
Andrew is Drew, but you know. So you can change the wording. You can also change.
And Andrea, before we jump in, I
Yep.
just wanted to say that John Williams is here. Aloha, fellow traveler.
Aloha,
Hey,
John.
John.
Woo! Aloha. Let's do it. But but you can so you can you have a lot of options in here. If this defaults to this, you don't like it, you just pick another one. So if I didn't like this one, I could click balloon, and then you'll see that it'll go and it'll switch to
and
the
then it
blue
shows
model.
you the prompt up top, which is pretty cool too. Like once you click
It,
the blue 3D, right?
it does. Yep. Blue 3D plastic smooth balloon. So if you're a person and you don't feel like you're really good at prompting, it gives you prompts. You can also find prompts. You know, you can use AI to tell you what to do with AI, which is the coolest
Nice.
thing ever, right? Right? I'm telling you, it's just
And I like myself as more of a balloon as a Drew than as a slime Drew.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, you look kind of slimy, you know. You're kind of looks kind of like ew, Drew.
I like the
But
blue balloon.
you can change the style. This one is realistic, so the balloon looks more realistic, but you can change it. You can make it embellished. You can go with pencil
Cool.
sketch. That's, you know, you can now notice I made changes to it. Nothing happened because if we don't do any of these preset samples, we have to generate. We have to choose generate in order to make it happen, which means we're using our credits, and that's a whole different topic. But you can choose that. So we can choose pencil sketch. We have balloon. I can say whether I want, how close do I want this to be to the letter form. So I can either say tight, which means I want everything to be inside of that letter and tight to it, or I can say loose, which is going to give some expansion where it can go beyond the shape of the letter. I'm going to say loose just for kicks and giggles. Why not? We can also change the font. If we don't like this font, we can click on here and we can choose a different font. So I can go to Hobo or something like that and switch that font. And you'll see that that one changes instantly because we're not really using AI to make. Oh, go ahead, Drew. Go ahead, Drew.
Cool. No, I was saying nice. Cool. Cool.
Yeah. And then so we have other options down here. If we don't like what this one looks like, we have other options that we can use as well. So if we wanted something more, let's say we didn't want these tops, and let me just go with like just a D, I can switch that as well. So, and if I wanted to change it, right now it's blue. Let's say I wanted to go with, Drew, what's your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple? Okay. All right, so I can say purple 3D rendered plastic smooth balloon, and I can add stuff to this. The more you add, the better, result you're gonna get. But I'm gonna say we're happy with that, and I'm gonna hit generate, and then it's gonna go through and it's gonna do its AI thing where it's thinking, and it's like, and there you go, boom, it creates that for us. So that is text effects. In a nutshell, that's pretty much how it works. Now, let's say you are happy with this and you decide that this is how you want this to be, and we go and we close text effects, or we go and we hit the back button, and now we want to make, like, maybe you want to add a shadow. You can still add your effects and everything to it, and let's say we make the shadow strong, and let's say we make this darker purple just for a second. Let me get here. Okay.
That's a cool feature. The eyedropper you just did. That's
it is. I love the eyedropper. And the eyedropper is going to allow us to sample color from anywhere or anything outside of, inside of the image, which is awesome. Nice. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. Okay. And then if we wanted to, so here's what I want to show you. You still have your options of all your text effects. You can still change the style of type. If you didn't want hobo, you wanted something different. You can change the font weight. You can still put in like bullets or lists, circles. You can arch it. You still have access to all of this, and it'll just go through and it'll redraw it, in whate't it is that you want. So if you want the full circle, you can do that as well. So you still have those options. You can also, I'm going to go back. I'm going to do dynamic. You can also change the fill. You can add an outline of a thickness that you want. So like if we wanted like maybe that outline to be there, and those outline is following the original shape of the text. But if you wanted to add an outline, I wouldn't. I'm just showing you. Don't judge me. This is not something I would do. I'm gonna get the eyedropper again just because I want to stay inside of the color. And then maybe I'll get this purple. And then if I like that, that's cool. If not, what I can also do is go over here to custom, and I can make it a little darker if that's maybe the effect I was looking for. So you have a lot of options inside of this program, and the AI is just limitless. If I wanted to make it more, give it more opacity or transparent, I can do that. You know, whatever you want, you can do. There you go. You can add a shape. You can even animate it. We're not going to go into that unless we have extra time. I was kind of looking for my clock to make sure, but you can animate it, which is super easy. And I'll just show you real quick. Just to animate, you just click on animation, and then you choose whatever type of animation you want to happen in here, which is super cool. And there's so many things in here. All right. So that, in a nutshell, is really text effects. I'm going to go to now. If I want to go, remember I told you everything that we want to do is inside of the program, but it's also on the home screen. I'm going to focus on the home screen today. So if I'm here and I like this, I can save it. I can say Drew, and all I had to do was click. That's all I did was I clicked up top and I typed Drew. I'm going to hit enter. If I had multiple pages, I could name this page one thing and then add another page and name it something else. All right. So now I have this saved. You see the cloud is showing you that it's saved. As long as you don't see the wheel loading, don't do anything crazy while the wheel's loading, like close the program, because it means it's not saved 100%, but there'll be a little wheel that's loading, that's saving it in the cloud. This one is fully saved. I can click on this A, and then it'll take me back to the home page, right? The home screen. This is my home. This is like my, hey, send me back to normal and to home. All right. So now what I'm going to do, let's see. I'm going to go in this order. You know, we always go left to right to, okay.
And then I was just going to say, and then the one thing that's really nice is automatically, if you look in the bottom left, you'll see that under recent, there is the Drew text. So it shows her most recent documents that she's worked on.
Yep. And if you don't see a document that you want, you can just click over here to view all, and it'll give you all your documents that you can, so you can see. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just a smart program. I feel like this is just a very smart app. All right, so I'm going to click on text to template. Now, what this is going to do is, you know, I'm a teacher. I teach at a college, and a lot of times when I am looking for stuff, I can't find the exact thing that I want. So I'll go in and create it. But let's just say I don't have a graphic design background or a design background, and I need this quick and in a hurry. You can go to text to template and have it build a template for you. So to do this, let me go to one of my prompts. Since Memorial Day is coming, I'm going to give it this message. So I'm going to say, I got prompts over here. So I'm going to click in here, and here's where I can tell it what I want. Right now it's set to poster, but I can click this drop down and I can choose something else. I can choose a card, a flyer, a Facebook post, Instagram post, you know, but I'm going to go ahead and keep it at poster. But I just want to show you that you do have these options. I'm also a card maker. I'm a crafter. So sometimes I'll make a card and then, you know, come in and, you know, see if I can recreate that card. All right. But I'm going to go with the prompts that I have. This one says create a Memorial Day social media post featuring a photo of a veteran and a thank you message. So since I say social media, I'm going to pick social media. So I can either do Instagram square post or Facebook post. Let's see. Which one, Drew? Instagram or Facebook? Any, many, money, mo. Facebook. All right. So a Facebook post. Okay. So I have it. And now all I have to do is click on generate. You can also upload an image if you wanted to create based on that. I'm just going to hit and hit generate, and let's just see what it comes up with. I love this. And like I said, I also love that the
progress animation is nice. Yeah.
Yeah. But that you can just create on the fly. And then if you don't get something that you like, guess what? You can go into Express and you can modify whatever you want. You know, that's so awesome. I just love that. I love that about that. All right, so these are the four that, again, like, please look at that. These are the four options that I have, and I can generate more if I don't see anything I like, but I love this one, honoring heroes. I think that one is nice, and I can click on see variations as well on any of these that I like. Honoring art. Which one do you like, Drew?
Yeah, I'm curious to see the variations of the honoring heroes one.
Right here? Okay, yeah. So let's go ahead and click that. Notice the cool thing about Express, I just went and taught this to teachers. and I love teaching teachers, but I just went and taught this to them, and I taught them that they can pretty much Express is, if you can click it, you can make it happen. That's it. That's all Express is about. If you can click something, something's gonna happen. It is a click program, and I called it clickbait. But it is a click program, and that's all you got to do is click and something will happen. So here's some variations. Thank you, honoring heroes. Thank you, honoring our heroes. You like any of these?
Yeah, I mean, I like the the flag kind of sends the message home, but I like the phrase honoring our heroes. So maybe the top left, but change it from thank you to honoring our heroes, or see if you can just grab the text from the right and bring it over to the left.
All right.
I think you just retype it probably, yeah.
Yeah, and all I did was click it. You guys, I just clicked, right? What I tell you this program is. It's all about clicking. So I just clicked it, and it took me right inside of Adobe Express. And so now I have these layers. So it's showing me I have 3 layers. You can see your layers over here. So it's a background layer, there's a type layer, and then there's that rectangle. So I'll click on the type layer and try to make something happen with that. But as you can see, when I click on it, it goes back to the background. So I'm going to lock the background and see, I selected it and I clicked on that lock, and then see if then I can click on the text. So if that's happening to you, if you're like, oh, it's not letting me select it.
So you don't have to wrestle with it, right?
Yeah. I'm so happy. I'm so happy when they had lock, because before, Drew knows what you would have to do is move that background image down, select that text, change the text, then move the background image back up, and it just gets crazy. So thank you, Adobe, that you have made this change, because that is crazy. Oh gosh. Okay. So now I gotta lock the top. You see that? Let me lock that one too. So the rectangle up here, I'm gonna lock, because every time I was trying to click, it wouldn't let me click. Now, the other thing I'll have to do is move this on top of the rectangle. Right. And then there we go. Okay, so I'm going to say honoring, what was it, our heroes?
Yeah.
Is it EOS,
I think
right?
it's OES. John, let us know.
That just doesn't look like it was. But anyway, it could be just a script. All right, somebody, if it's not right, let us know.
Let me type in my notes app and see what comes up. I think that's it. Also check that.
All right. So
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay. So I'm gonna click here and click here. I don't know why. It could be the script font, but I don't know why it looks different than it looked on the other page when we
It's looking good though.
Yeah. So I can. That's right. Yeah. I don't know why. But anyway, so it could be the font possibly, but it's throwing me off because it's actually written over here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, so it threw me off. That's gonna be a few minutes. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead, and when I want this to be centered vertically, and so all I have to do is pull it up, and there it is.
I like that auto guide that pops up. Right?
Me too. Me too. So much new stuff coming. So much
and John says, cooking chicken and orzo with broccoli and watching my friends make cool stuff. That's a good Friday night.
That is a good Friday night. Oh, especially the chicken. That's yummy. Chicken and broccoli. I'm not sure about the orzo because I can't have it, but yeah, chicken and broccoli I love. All right, so I have this, and then I can do other things to it if I wanted to add a drop shadow behind the honoring our heroes or whatever, I can, right? So I have options here. I can also make changes. Let's say, we wanted to make changes to, we got to unlock first. But let's say we wanted to make changes to either the frame or the background image, you can. I kind of like this, but let's just say that Drew wanted it to be more of a bluer tone versus the tone that it is legacy. I could go in and I could either colorize it and cycle through like the different colors. And if we saw something we like better, we could do that as well. Or I could change it, to a different dual tone if we saw something that we liked.
Maybe the blue one.
This one right
Yeah,
here.
that one. Yeah.
You like that one? Okay.
Yeah.
So I can change that. I can even customize it a little further by clicking on the little slider. Anytime you see these sliders, click it. Don't be afraid of it. You can't hurt it. And even if you do, undos are amazing. All right. So I could change the highlight. Let's say if we didn't like that green, we wanted to be something different. You can. The thing with shadows and highlights, you got to think about what a shadow is and what a highlight is. Shadows are meant to be darker than highlights, because if not, you get the negative film effect, kind of like this.
Right.
Okay. So you always want to make sure that your highlights are lighter than the shadow. So if we want to just change it up just a little bit, yeah, there we go. See, Drew is happy. He's the client. Boom. There you go. So you can make whatever changes you need to make to
and then
it.
maybe make the frame like red, so you have the red,
Frame
white,
red,
and blue
okay.
going, right?
Okay. Yep. Listen to them. See, this is the clients know what they want. So I can click on this red, and if I don't like that red because it's hurting my eyes, I can play around with the red, until we get something that works a little bit better to Drew's taste. Which one you like, Drew? Where are we going? Am I going darker? Am I going lighter?
Well, Edward says it probably doesn't need the box, so maybe
okay.
we can just change the color of the types. So maybe honoring is red, R is white, and then heroes is another blue.
All right. So Drew consulted his people, and they decided we're not going to do the box, so we're going to do honoring in a
red. So it'd be red, white, and blue.
I got to think about that for a second, because that red on that blue is going to be crazy. You know what? How about if we did it in a shadow? Let's try it.
Well, you don't want to do red, white, and blue for Memorial Day?
I do. No, I do. But what I'm thinking is that red against that blue, we're going to have to put a shadow behind it. You see what I mean? Because I'll undo and I'll show you. So if we do red, let's say we do
that'll be red, white, and blue after all. Yeah.
Yeah. So if we do this red, you want to like this red?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we do red, oops.
Where'd it go?
Oh, I'm in the shadow. Sorry. Let me go back to the text. All right. So if we do red, see how the red is going to bleed? It's going to hurt some eyes a little bit. That's why I'm saying put like a shadow behind it. Unless you disagree, you're the client. I'm going to do what you tell me. So I'm going to go blue.
What do the viewers think?
Okay, viewers, what do you think? So there's a blue.
Heroes is hard to see. Yeah, it's got to be like
I could go to darker.
Light blue.
Or a light blue. Okay. Let's see.
Maybe more like an aquish blue or something. Yeah. There we go. Light blue. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you guys think? Do you think we need a shadow behind the honoring, or are you guys like, oh no, keep it like that?
John says white stroke, maybe.
White stroke. I like it. Yeah, I just know that something needs to be there. So let's just go with that. Yeah. Oops. Let's not do. Remember I told you guys unlimited undos. I love those. Wait, there we go.
There we go. You're back to the color. Yeah.
So let's go back to, he said a
outline
stroke. So we're gonna do 2, and then right now it's red. Let's switch it to white. White on white. Maybe blue. Maybe let's go with the light. Yeah, a light blue. Let me switch the hue. I'll switch the hue here, and I'll go with okay. We just have to have enough contrast between
a darker blue
than white and okay. So we'll make heroes a little bit darker.
Yeah, or make the stroke darker. Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll pick the color that you liked for the heroes, and then we'll do heroes a darker
blue. Yeah.
Yeah, for the fill. Here we can. There we go. Okay. All right. What you guys think? Drew, you're the client. What you think?
I'd make the heroes text a little bit darker, just so
a little bit darker.
Off. Yeah.
Yep. That works, and it's too easy to do.
Yeah.
See how I'm working with a client, and I am that. Drew, we good?
Yeah. Nice.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to name it. I always try to name stuff. Although, because here's something else to note. If you are like me and you never want to forget what your prompt is, whenever you make a prompt, it is automatically going to save as the prompt that you gave it. You see that? I love that so much. So I'm going to keep that. And then that, my friends, is text to template. It is
Nice.
just amazing. I love it. And what I can do is I know that it's saved because I don't see that little spinny circle. I can go back to the A, which is going to take me back to the home page. You'll see it pop up down here.
There it is.
And it's right here. And this is what Drew was talking about. Whereas if you want to ever go back in your stuff, all you do is click it and it pops it right back up. So no big deal.
Cool.
Right? All right. So the next thing, which I like to spend a little bit of time on, let's do, I love both of these actually. Let's do generative fill.
Yeah. Well, maybe do, I was going to say, maybe do the text to image first, and then create some characters that we want to get rid of with generative fill.
Okay, let's do that. I like that idea. I'm go back to home. You'll see that shows up. Oh, John said what?
Andrea is the Express master.
Thanks, John. I just I love it. I love what they've done with it. I still miss some things that used to be Spark, but I do love Express.
So yeah, maybe text to image first, and then we go to generative fill and get rid of some of the.
I like how you think. So let's do it. Now I got Memorial.
Complement each other.
Yes. Now I got Memorial Day on my mind, and so right now it's right inside of here, different than these. I'm gonna go ahead and start my prompt right in here. So I'm gonna see. Let me see. Text to image. Let's try this. A watercolor painting of a poppy field swaying in the wind, symbolizing remembrance. Let's see. I said I wanted unique, and that's what it gave it to. That's what it gave me.
So when you hit generate, you jump in.
Yep.
The bigger
generate. I just clicked. That's it. I just clicked. I'm clicking, and stuff happens.
Oh, it's nice. Yeah.
That is nice.
This Model 3 looks good already.
It does. Oh my goodness. I love that. Now, I have some options. We don't have as many options as we have inside of Firefly, but you have a lot of options. So one thing, I can still do the style and composition if I wanted to reference images, which you may do in a little bit. Content type is set to auto, but you can change it to photo, graphic, or art. So you still have those options. You also have styles in here that you can choose from: movements, different themes, techniques, effects.
I was going to say for content type, I think that's new, where it used to be photo or art. Now it says photo, graphic, or art.
In art,
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, which is very cool.
Always new features and updates, and this is why it's always good to get the Adobe Creative Cloud, because you always get new updates for your plans, right?
So true. So true. So I'm going to keep that at auto just for now, because I really love this image that it created. And then these are the 4 variations I can choose from.
They all look good.
So pretty. They do. They really do, which are awesome. And then you can load more if you want more options. I haven't done that yet, so I'll just go ahead and do it just so you can see.
Now, when you go to generative fill, maybe you could, with an image like this, you can select an area and then say, add a monster, scary monster.
Nope, that's not at all. That's not at all what I was gonna say. Not even a little bit. Like usually, I might be like, oh, maybe a little. No, not even. Nope. But I knew you were gonna say something crazy. So I gave 4 other options.
I keep you on your toes,
You do. He does keep me on my toes. I love this one. Look at that. Oh my God.
Says those are amazing.
Yeah, they are beautiful. And then remember, I used AI to tell me what to tell AI, which is so awesome. I love using all of them. Trust me, people, you got to get with whoever's like still not on the AI thing. You have to, because it's just going. It's taking. Listen,
AI train.
Yes, me and Drew both are, I'm a graphic designer and graphic design instructor, so I use the pro programs as well. But this is amazing stuff happening, that you can use to work with your pro programs. Andrew uses it all the time with Photoshop, and I use it with all the programs as well. It's just amazing. It really is. So this one, I think
And
this
I
is
was
my
gonna say, it's amazing that they now have this type of feature also in, like, InDesign now. It's pretty
yeah,
crazy, you know?
yeah. I did a video on it in InDesign the other day, and
Right.
it's just amazing. Oh my gosh! But I love this. Y'all don't even understand. I love this as it is. But if I wanted to make some changes to it, which I'm not going to change it from that, but maybe I will. No,
And so
Drew, I don't want to.
one thing I would just warn people is if you're going to about to make some changes, I would make sure you go up to the top right and download the images you like first before you start, like, changing the prompt or whatnot, because it might shift into something else, you know?
Yep, that's true because I want to resize it. And just say that this isn't for Instagram, say it's for something else, but I can resize it. And when I resize it, it's not going to resize the image in here. It's just going to resize the
Mhm.
document. But that's what I'm going to make changes to when we bring it into.
So many options, look at that, all those suggested sizes and social
Yes.
media.
Oh, yes. So I want um Drew, we put the last one on your Facebook page. This one we can put
Your
on Instagram
Instagram.
story. Yeah. So if I click this, I have options, and I'm actually going to choose the second one because I want to keep this one intact. So I'm going to choose duplicate and resize. Well, we have resize, and what resize will do is just resize this one. Duplicate would duplicate it first and then resize it. And
Nice.
you'll see I have two images. And actually, I want another one. So, and here's the cool thing. You notice I'm doing it one by one. I don't have to. I can actually say, okay, I want this one to be. So we did Instagram story. We could do Facebook post. I can do Instagram reel. I can do YouTube thumbnail. I can do Pinterest pin idea. But you get the picture. You can do like a lot of different I can say, oh, I got a presentation,
Nice.
and I want all of these. So now I can choose duplicate and resize, and it'll duplicate
Oh,
and resize all of these at once into these different sizes, which I
it took a
love.
total of, like, 2 seconds, right?
It did, right? And then the cool thing is it did its best. It did its best to fill the area. As you can see, there's some top and some bottom left in this one, but it'll do its best to proportionally fill the areas
Yeah,
for
all
you.
the other ones are solid, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. All the other ones they had enough information for. This one there just wasn't enough information to fill it in the top and the bottom. That's okay. That's okay. You know where we can fill that, right? Generative
Right,
Fill. Oh my gosh,
right.
you're so smart. Yeah. So I'm gonna choose this one. So pretty. That is so pretty. And notice what happens. Of course, the top of the flower gets cut off a little bit, but that's okay. I can deal with this. So when I'm happy with this, I'm gonna go ahead and download. And when I download, I can download all of the pages or just the selected page. For this one, I'm going to choose selected page. But if you wanted them all, grab that all pages. Then down here, you can choose your file format. Do you want it to be PNG? Do you want it to be JPEG? Do you want it to be PDF? I'm going to go with PNG, but I will tell you, because like we get this question, I also moderate the Adobe Facebook Insiders group. And this is a popular question in there is, how they want to print this on a big banner, say a 10-foot wide by 4-foot tall banner. Well, the best option to do is to save it for PDF, and then you can bring it into whatever program, either Acrobat or Photoshop or whatever program, and then resize it, and you're not going to lose the quality. I've printed huge banners for birthdays, for a billboard, and things like that. So you won't lose the quality.
Right.
if you do it that way. Okay, but for now, we'll just do PNG, and I'll hit download, and it's gonna go in my downloads folder. And then now, but that's how text to image works. And if you wanted to make changes to it, you still have that option, of going in, but you also have the option of adding things to this. Let's say, for instance, since I already downloaded it, let's say for whatever reason, I'm going to click. Notice all I did was click. Didn't I tell you guys? It's a click program. It's clickbait. I'm telling you, it's just what it is.
Right.
All right. So I can resize this one. I could, if this was going to be the background, I would set it as page background, but I'm going to put it on top just for a second. And I'm going to bring this out and make it larger. Now, if I wanted to add a blending effect to here, I could like maybe multiply. And then what the blending effect is doing is it's looking at the layers beneath it and it's blending it with that top layer. Multiply takes out the light colors, and the other option screen is going to take out the dark color. So whichever option you like, if you like that sort of option, you can do that. And you can blend multiple images into one. But that is just one option if you want to do that. I only did that to show you. I actually didn't like that, so I'm not going to do it. But if I wanted to, I could. Ooh, let's see about this one. Now, this is what I mean about multiply. What you're going to see is multiply is going to take out all of this white, right? So I'm just going to keep it as is just to show you real quick. And then I'm going to choose multiply. So this, when in Photoshop or any other programs, even this one, if the only thing I wanted to do was remove white, I usually will do this. I would just, choose multiply blend mode. But anyway, that's one way. And if I want to go vice versa, I would choose, the screen blend mode. So that's just how they work. I'm gonna go back to normal. This isn't what I want to do. I'm gonna keep it like it is. All right. So this one I'm gonna name Fun Watercolor Flowers. All right, so Fun Watercolor Flowers, and that shall be its name. And it's renamed, and you see the cloud right here. All is good. So now I can go back to the home screen. We're doing good on time. Oh, man.
Yeah.
We got time for another one. Okay, but so
I'm gonna have fun, right?
Yeah, I love it.
Maybe we'll ask people what they want, the second project we'll ask.
Absolutely. Okay, yeah. It's people's choice. All right, so next I'm going to go to Generative Fill, and it's going to automatically give us a project. I'm just going to show you something real quick with Generative Fill. Let me grab one of my other ones. Let's see. Yep. I don't even know what this is, but we're going to try. Let's do this one. Add a firework. Nice guy. I'm going to say. Hang on. Complete and enhance a faded photograph. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. Add firework to a nice guy. Let's see. We're gonna see. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna click in here, and I'm gonna. So I should have deleted the other one, but I just have add fireworks to a night sky above a Memorial Day gathering. Okay. So this is just a prompt. I haven't done anything yet. Nothing has happened, but I want to show you that we also have a brush size. Uh-oh. See that spinning wheel?
Yeah, I think it's trying to recreate the original, so it's still in that mode or something. Yeah. It does say done, though. Maybe you could hit the done button.
It says done? Okay, hang on.
Yeah, you might have to hit done first and then hit generate.
X. Let me cut that. Let me hit. See, I think with done, isn't it gonna hang on? Let me just refresh it. I just don't want it to generate and use my credit. There we go. Okay. All right. So now I'll go back to. Did it create that? Is that what it did?
Yeah, it kind of like put that as a default for Generative Fill.
I'm gonna try again. Okay.
Yeah, see, it's add orange slice. I don't know why that comes up.
Yeah, and then I do it, and then it's theirs, and I don't, So, but I got the brush size now. So I got this brush size, and you can make this brush as large as you want or as need, and then you can. So what I'm doing is telling Generative Fill what area I want it to fill, whatever prompt I give it with. So I'm gonna fill this area, and I can get as, huh?
I was gonna say, so left and right side.
Yeah, I can get as close as I want.
Yep.
I can go down here if I want, but I kind of want some of this green to blend in with this background. So I'm happy with it like it is. I said, hey, add fireworks to a night sky above a Memorial Day gathering. So I'm going to hit generate, and we'll see what it does. Look at that. Look at that rainbow happening.
Preview, huh?
Isn't that nice? I love it. I love it.
Psychedelic. I feel like I'm in a dance club.
You are. Happy's Dance Club.
There we go.
Okay, so this is interesting. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it's different.
Second one's more fireworks. Yeah.
We have these fireworks and this one. And then if I don't like it, I can, of course, load more. Now, I'm going to choose load more just to see what type of craziness I get. Also notice that it's loading 3 in Generative Fill instead of 4. That's different on some. Look at that. Nice.
Yeah, fun.
Oh, I like the left side. I'm not crazy about the right side. And here I like, which one do you like?
Yeah, it's like the same. There's like aspects of the different ones that I like.
But here's the cool thing. So like, I like that, right? So here's what I'm going to do on this side. I'm going to say, I'm going to say
Maybe
no.
blue fireworks or something, right?
I don't like that. I might just do fireworks, period,
Or blue and fireworks, so it's similar to the other.
Which one?
Maybe if you type in blue and white fireworks, it would be similar to the left side.
Okay. Oh.
Hopefully it's not too different style.
Let's do blue, white, yellow's in there, and yellow.
Fireworks.
If it is different, it should be okay. Let's see. We'll generate that. See what happens. We still got these. Look, I got those little swervies I missed. That's okay. Not what I like, but let's look at a different variation. Let's see.
Third one down might be.
Oh, that one's not bad. Okay, let's see. Third one. That one's not bad either. Yeah. So I like this one, and I like this one.
Yeah, they're more complementary,
Which one?
The third one's more complementary, similar to the left side. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go with those. And then, so if I like this image, cool. If I don't, I can say, that this isn't really my jam. I want children enjoying the fireworks, so I want children sitting down, looking up at the fireworks.
Or scary monster.
Huh. Let me think about that for a second. Up to the left. Children looking up to the left.
Sky, maybe.
No, let's see. I don't know if that's gonna come out right. Let me see. Excited children. Excited children. Looking up to the left sky. See, if I say at the fireworks, I feel like it's gonna try to make
it might add more fireworks.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, I should have put some on the other side. Look at that. Over here.
I like that preview though. Yeah, look at that.
I do too. I really like that. They've added that little rainbow glow. Look at you. Oh, that nose though, but we're okay. Yep, let's look around. Let's see. we got a little better faces. There are some distortions, but we just have to be more
Yeah.
specific with the prompt thing. But I'm gonna generate more. See what happens. Sometimes when you generate more,
You know, more
um,
solid.
yeah. This is the warm up. Yeah, I heard me. It's the warm up. Let's see. Better, but hmm. Hmm. I am not. I don't think I'm loving this. So let me see.
It's got
Uh,
the gesture correct, but the features are a little strange.
yeah, we're gonna say pets. We're gonna see if it
Yeah.
does better with pets. I don't know.
Cats and dogs looking up.
Yeah, I said pets, so might have throw a little mouse in there or something. Oh, see, I love the puppies. I just love the puppies. Look at that. Look at that. Well, we got some things to work on. This one I think is my favorite so far, but we'll see.
So,
Um,
so Edward asks a question: can you scale the children over the fireworks? But you want me to answer that one? I can even answer.
yeah, yeah. Could
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Okay.
The thing is, she's brushing an area and then putting in a prompt to create the image. So it's not like it's a layer that she can then go back and then resize. So it's sort of like once she's done it, she has to either create it anew, but you can't like resize it with like transform or something like you can in Photoshop. Right, Andrea?
Yep.
Maybe in the
So
future. Maybe in the future.
I hope so. I hope so. But I'm gonna say done on this one, and then here's something that I wish would happen. It's not happening yet, but I'm hoping in the future. It would be great, I think, in the future to have these on separate layers, like to have like the
Right.
fireworks that was created and the dogs. Then you could go through and like we could reposition the dogs, we could resize the dogs and things like that. So that's definitely something that you know it would be great. If we should put in the what is it in the suggestions.
Right. Request or
Um,
something. Yeah.
yeah,
And then Edward's saying, yeah, doesn't Photoshop convert to layers? Yeah, I think if you're in Photoshop and you do a similar thing, it would create a separate layer
it does.
that you can then move around. But the thing to be aware of though is when you're using generative AI like this, and it does say it creates a dog like this. If you were then able to move it around, it would also have parts of the background. So it wouldn't be as simple as like being able to then move them left to right. You might have to like use the layer mask to clean it up or regenerate certain areas,
True.
Right.
Very
Cool.
true.
Looks
Yep.
good.
So this is the so that's how you would use the generative fill, the text to image, the text effects, and the text to template. And you can like again, you can still go in here and you can say, well, you can also still like if I want to take that out or take that out
Can
or
I
put it.
make a request?
Yes, absolutely.
So while you're here, if you choose upload from device and then you open up the image that you saved of the flowers and the hill, let's add some elements to it. Maybe a kid on the hill or something, right? I mean, really, I'd like you to add a scary monster, but
Yeah, I know you would. That request is not gonna happen for you to it's not. So I will go ahead because the first I was like, I don't know would I want to add that to this, but now I'm okay. We can add it to this. So
Liz, yep, that's it.
hmm,
Sean says
okay.
scary monsters, more than one.
Yeah, John would. John would. He would. I'm gonna say no, but I'm
He
gonna
says or
say
zombies.
yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Take this very pretty
But
watercolor and
that John and Andrew, they do a thing. So when they do their thing, they can do that crazy
zombie.
zombie apocalypse, all sorts of craziness. Yes.
Okay, but something cute here, right? We could then bring this into
Yeah. Like kids rolling down a hill.
yeah. So it said
Okay.
upload from device, but then yeah, there we go. Then that's where we can click generative fill. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Top
what would
right.
I'd want to put oh no, I know, no, I'm trying to sketch out. I think we want to put like
Kids running up the hill.
someone
That might be
running up the
fun.
hill. Okay,
Like kids.
that'll be the back of their body. Okay, yeah. I just didn't want to do anything with faces.
Right. So kids running up the hill. And then you got to just brush it, right?
Okay, so kids running up the hill. All right, let's see. Maybe let's make
Yeah. Maybe midway.
yeah.
Yeah, right there should be fine. Yeah. Generate.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
There's that psychedelic preview.
Yeah, I'm so scared they're not gonna have a head or something. I'm scared. Don't be scared. We can do it.
It's a bit cartoony. The second or third one down might be better though.
They're running down the hill, but
Maybe
yeah,
third one.
they're much
Yeah, that's
better.
the best one, I think, though. Yeah.
Yeah, they're running. It looks like because I want it to look like they're running for their homes.
Yeah.
Mommy,
Now, the thing
mommy.
that's nice though is it keeps the same aesthetic style as the watercolors. So they're not
Yeah.
like realistic kids. They look like they're painted similar to the flowers. Yeah.
Yes, I saw something I want to do. And then here I'm gonna put.
Fire breathing dragon.
Oh yeah,
Rainbow colored dragon.
That's exactly what I was gonna put, but then somehow I went with birds flying south. I don't even know
That
what
might be
happened.
more appropriate.
Yeah, I don't even know how that happened, but
Those are some big birds there.
that did not look like I want it to look. Okay, there's some. These I like. I don't like these. But let's see. I like those, but
Yeah,
kind
you're
of
pretty good with perspective. Right?
they are. I do like these birds in the background, but these are just too big. Okay, I got an idea. All right, select none. Maybe let me use that brush. I'm gonna say,
Yeah, maybe the smaller the brush, the smaller the birds.
yeah. It was like, well, you told me big bird brushes.
Birds flying.
All right. I wanted them going south because I know there'll be a whole bunch of them, but yeah, we'll just do birds flying. Now watching me too tiny.
Oh,
No,
that's not too bad. Yeah.
no, it's not.
And what are the other variations? Probably nice too, though.
I like this one. Let's see. Oh,
Well, yeah, they're all pretty good.
either one.
They look
Yeah,
like it's part of it, which is nice.
they do. I like that one, and I like this one.
Edward says that looks good.
Which one? Oh, the whole thing, or
yeah, which one, Edward? The second,
which
third?
bird? Second or third? Number 2 or number 3? Number 2 or number 3?
I like number 2 because it has a little bit more gesture to the you see the feeling of flying better with number 2. I think
I'm gonna go with number 2. Yes,
the wings are nicer. Yeah.
Now, where would the sun be in this photo?
Yeah, maybe in that corner though. Yeah, the
this
right
one.
Yeah, coming down from the right to the left. Seems.
We should make the.
I'm just wondering if you paint it there, will it put it behind the flower or will it put it in front, which will look strange?
Good question. Let's experiment that.
That's right. Here we go.
A little bit bigger. We'll say right here. I'll say sun. Yeah, sun. That's what I said.
Or
I said sun. There we go. So it tried to extend the flower. You see that?
Yeah.
Extended the flower. That is okay. That's that one.
Weird sun on top. Yeah.
All of them extended the flower, but none of them are what I want. So let me make it smaller and let's control it for it. We'll say sun. It's kind of want it peeking out.
What you could try is maybe sun rays or something.
I was just thinking that too. Funny.
Yeah, could be good.
Try because I'm okay. I'm trying to think if because you'd want the rays to come down on the flower. So if I needed to make that brush bigger, but maybe not. Maybe it'll figure it out.
Yeah, it doesn't know what to do, I think.
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
put
we're not gonna do that. Let's do. Oh, let's select none. What else should we put in this picture?
It's looking pretty good though.
It is. I feel like there's something else. Maybe a bike here.
Or you could have a dog running with them or something. So
Okay.
yeah, that area on the left,
Let me
paint
add.
and then say dog running or something. So hopefully it'll go in the same direction as them, right?
I'm gonna add a bike here, and then I'm gonna add a dog here. Dog running. I feel like they would have stuff, and they're running. Well,
The bike,
that
it's got
okay.
like a tree, a man who's made tree man riding the bike. As Edward says, they could be chased by a monster. No.
Edward.
He's
That
like, no.
that is a wonderful suggestion.
To ignore.
Dog's running towards them. That's okay.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
good.
what did you say down here? It was
But the bike looks like a guy in a tree suit riding the bike.
oh, that's
So
what
it
you
says or zombies. You could add some zombies again.
yeah. You know, I'm gonna sit on that. I'm gonna sit on that, and then later on, I'm gonna think. But now I'm gonna say puppies running because maybe I don't know what way they're gonna run.
Right. Hopefully it follows.
Oh my goodness, my screen is so far away from me, I can't see it that well. But okay, I think that's
Yeah.
only 2 P's, right?
Yep. And then just generate.
Yeah, you know how you're supposed to have your screen 20 feet. Mine is like probably
John says,
40 feet away from me.
laugh out loud. I just enjoy Andrea's reactions to our nonsense.
Yes. Nope. I know. Here's what's funny. So I work with a lot of military teachers, and they used to love because I just I what's the word? Naive to like a lot of things that that happen and that go on and stuff. And so they would say stuff. They'd be like, Miss Batts-Latson say this, and I would say it and have no idea of what I was saying. It was like, oh my gosh, we should have a podcast and we should just say stuff and present stuff to you and just see your reactions.
Create a show. Yeah.
What? And they said that way before. If we would have done that, it'd probably be crazy right now. But I
Now,
like them, but they're in the wrong direction.
now with where we are now, can you brush over the tree on a bike and get rid of that one?
Yes, I think so. Hold on, I just have an idea that I'm trying to see if I
Right.
can.
I think you just do that and then you just don't put in anything in the prompt area, right? If you want to get rid of something.
Yes, but what I'm trying to do is figure out if
They'll
the
follow the same.
algorithm is going in the direction of the brush or not. So I started from the bottom and went up. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Nope.
No,
But
it
I like that,
plugs
and I'm
it.
keeping them. Okay, so I'm looking ahead and I'll get rid of this one. So yeah, if you don't put any prompt at all in here,
And just
then
hit
it's gonna
generate.
look at the image and figure out what the
What needs
image
to be
looks
cleaned
like.
up.
Yeah, and it'll just get rid of it. It's kind of cool. And you'll have 3 variations, but I like them. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have the
did a
dogs
great
run.
job. In fact, that line that's on the hill got reconnected and it's following the nice.
Yep, and we have 3 variations. There's a little dot that's there. Here is without the dot, and that's nice. and then here's the original.
That's good. Yeah, with the line. Yeah, looks
Ooh, I
good.
like them both. Goodness, I like them both.
It's perfect.
Okay.
We've
I'm
done a
gonna
solid hour now too. It's like perfect timing.
boom. Look at that. So now, if I wanted to, let's say we wanted to add some type to this. If we would have saved our beautiful type that we had before, we could, but as you can see, we can get back to type effects here. And maybe this is something that is for, I only like to do individual letters and then I put them together. But let's say it's for,
Well, I was going to say, there is a currently a summer challenge for Adobe Express, so you could do the word summer or something, and this could be your creative challenge.
I will do the word summer, but I'll probably make some changes. But yeah, I'll do that. All right, so let's say I wanted to type the word summer and make this
Made out of
a
water.
challenge for summer. And then what were we saying, Andrew?
Just the texture, is it like looks like blue water or something, right?
It does. Let's see what textures in here. It says blue
Oh,
smoke.
smoke.
Got that smoke. Okay. So what texture do you like, Andrew?
I don't know, maybe orange paint or something.
Okay, let's try that.
Hopefully, it's not too
I
crazy
can't
looking.
really. Yep, that's nice.
It's
Let's see.
complementary to the palette,
It is.
orange and reds. Yeah.
I think I like this one because it fills in more. I think this is going to be the one that I favor. Probably a different font, but I do like that one. Let me see this one. And I think this one I favor. This one.
Nice.
Okay. And then, so what I would do with this, I can't help myself. So what I would do with this would be, I'm screaming summer. That's what I'm doing. All right. So I'm going to go back and I would probably give it, I'm not a fan of the outline because it's gonna, let's see. Maybe that's just not the font for me. Let's see what font I like. There's heavy, which is interesting. I've been using this font lately. It's just 8.
Just makes it harder to read though with the M's. That might
It
be good.
does. It's Alphorn.
That's easier to read, yeah.
It is. Then there's Alphorn 2. And see, I wanted to say summer, but to me, like I usually close my eyes and then I open my eyes and look at the font and see if that's what I feel when I say summer. And that's not necessarily what I feel right now when I say summer, but we'll see what happens. Because summer's that's too curly. All right. I'm going to go back to the last one. I'll be playing with these later. But then I would definitely give it something. I need something to lift it from the background. And as a matter of fact, so here's what else you can do too. Is you can go back into that text effect. And if I don't want it to be loose or outside in any way, I want it to be more tighter, I can click on tight.
Nice.
Then
Always options.
yes. And then I could choose realistic if I wanted more realistic or pencil sketch or something like that. But since I want people to be able to read it, I'm going to try realistic. And then what else did I want to change? Tight. Okay. And then I'm going to generate and see what happens. So now I have it tighter. That means it's going to follow closer to that letter form. See how it's following closer to the form.
More readable, really.
Yeah, and then I got some more
Different
options
variations. Yeah.
I can look at. Let's see. I'm not upset with that one, but we'll see what this one looks like. I know I'm not going to like this one because it's got that hole in between. Nope, don't like that one. Might as well try it. It's all about it's where to eat. There we go. That's probably the closest I'm gonna get to what I'm looking for with that one. But I click on load more. Let's just see.
Yeah.
Let's just see. Let's see if it gets I like the S so far.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a bit more solid.
It's just the M's. Ah, you know,
It
this
gets
reminds me
weird
of
with those.
it does. It reminds me of when Illustrator, when you use the 3D and you go in, like when you're like some students when they're first using the 3D for the first time,
Right.
you know, the if they don't know the settings, the holes that are knocking there. This one I'm not upset with. I still want to check out the other ones just to see, but I think this is gonna be the one. We'll see. I would have to get rid of the exclamation point, but actually, I'm
Yeah.
not upset with that one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
got some highlights to it, which is good. So
yeah, and then this last one. So it's either gonna be this one or this one. It's which one you like? Which one do you like the best?
yeah, let's see the previous ones.
All
This
right, this
one did
one.
something weird to the
This,
exclamation point. Yeah.
well, I'm probably just gonna get rid of the exclamation point.
Yeah.
So I don't even think about that one, but let's pick based on just the word summer. So that's one. That's two.
That one has that one. Yeah.
This
That
one.
one
Okay.
has better highlights, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So let's get rid of. We'll do this one. And then this one will be the one that I base the. But you saw how you could go right back in it and make changes to it without
Yeah.
losing everything. And then
Yeah,
so
that's
now,
good.
yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna do a shadow, and I'm gonna make it strong because I'm just addicted to strong. And then I'm gonna go to the color, and I'm gonna see if I can pick a color from here if I
Okay.
like. It does lift it a little bit. Um,
Too similar though. Maybe a
yeah,
darker red or something.
there's darker, but I
Yeah.
can go in here.
Yeah, and just pull down. But yeah, that bounces it better.
Yeah. It was either that or picking a color out of the flower,
Yeah.
like in here.
It's
Okay, so I
probably
got
similar anyways. So yeah. Looks good.
summer.
Very summery.
And then what I would probably do if I really wanted the explanation point is I would just make another explanation point and use the same
Yeah.
settings.
Looks
Um,
good though.
see what I like. Yeah, I think only thing I might try. Nope.
That's too crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I wish if I could control it though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if I could actually control the arch,
Like points. Yeah.
that would be great. Yeah, but we can't. So, oh well. All right, I'll go back to dynamic, and there we go. So this is dynamic, and this is default. Dynamic default. Which one? Dynamics is making them all the same size. Default is like kind of
Default.
small caps.
Default looks good. Yeah.
All right. So there's our
Summary.
image. There's our summer
Image.
image.
Yeah, a
Entry.
lot of fun. A lot of fun. A lot of
Ooh,
different things we explored today. Quite fun.
yeah. What you guys
So
think?
excellent. So let me bring us back into the room and then let you know where you can find Andrea online.
All right.
So yes, that was great. And
Thank you.
so Andrea is on YouTube at youtube.com/c/happy teach to you for fun. Go and subscribe, follow her other videos, watch as much as you can. And on Instagram at happy97 and LinkedIn at happy97 as well. Nice. And then do consider subscribing for more Adobe Focus live streams and tutorials on my YouTube, youtube.com/@DrewCav. Used to have a longer name. I shortened it to just Drew Cav.
Yeah.
And then you may have seen this at the top of the groups. If not, do consider joining the AI Art and Digital Art group, facebook.com/groups, AI Art Digital Art, or the Photoshop and Lightroom group, facebook.com/groups, Photoshop Lightroom group. So yes, thank you very much, Andrea. It was great.
Thank
And
you.
I will be posting the recording at the top of the groups and on Facebook, and Andrea will be sharing it as well. And Levon says, thank you as I watch from a bar. She's having
She's
a Friday
always,
night drink.
always go, Lamont, always. Thank you.
Edward says, thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Edward, for coming. Awesome.
John says, thanks so much.
Thank you,
And have a great
John.
weekend.
You too.
Cool. Thanks, everybody. Have a great one. And
Bye. I got rainbow nails.
we'll have more and more creative ones throughout the year. Thanks, everybody.